you must act fairly and reasonably with your former spouse if you want to get an amicable or friendly separation or divorce. Hi, my name is Thomas O'Malley. I'm an experienced family lawyer in Durham region and the GTA. You must ensure you're acting fairly with your spouse in the following areas to get a friendly separation and divorce. First, what are the child custody arrangements? You must act fairly or examine your custody situation carefully to make sure it's fair. You must be certain that you're acting very reasonably with your former spouse. You cannot expect to stay at a court, get an amicable divorce, if you try to dominate all the decisions about your children. Presumably, your spouse has been involved in your children's lives to a large degree. In these circumstances, both parents should have equal decision-making about the important issues in your children's lives. 2. What are the access or parenting time arrangements? You have to create an access schedule that ensures that each parent has as much access to the children as possible. You should take into account the ages of your children, since a fair and reasonable access plan does not necessarily look the same for children under 6 years of age, for example, compared to children over 10 years of age. You have to take into account each parent's work schedule and lifestyle when you're creating this visitation schedule. You must also consider the sports and other activities in which your children participate, such as scouts and music lessons. 2. Are you paying the right amount of child support to your spouse? This is where the rubber hits the road. You're much more likely to get an amicable divorce when you're paying the right amount of child support to your former spouse. What is the right amount of child support? You have to pay a specific amount of child support based on your gross annual income and the number of children you have pursuant to the Ontario Child Support Guidelines. Many people think that you pay child support based on your take-home pay. This is not correct. You must pay child support based on your full annual income before deductions for income tax, employment insurance, and CPP. When you're paying the right amount of child support to your former spouse, you're moving in the right direction to get an amicable divorce. And you can also quickly see that you probably need the help of an experienced family lawyer to get an amicable divorce based on these issues. Number 4, are you paying the right amount of spousal support? When you earn more money than your spouse, and you've been married for more than 5 years or so, you'll probably have to pay spousal support to your former spouse. This is another potentially explosive issue. However, you must be reasonable and pay an adequate amount of spousal support if you want an amicable separation and divorce. When you meet with an experienced family lawyer in your area, they will give you solid advice on how to approach this important issue with your former spouse. 5. Are you keeping your spouse on your benefits plan with your employer? You must keep your spouse on your health, dental, drug, benefits plan with your employer if you want to get an amicable divorce. However, how can you expect to get an amicable divorce when you've cut your spouse off from getting these important benefits? Getting your spouse to sign a fair and reasonable separation agreement really is the key to an amicable divorce. I will discuss more key issues in which you must act reasonably and fairly with your former spouse in order to get a friendly or amicable separation or divorce in another video. If you have any questions about your separation, divorce, or family law case, and you'd like our help, there's a few ways to contact our office. You can leave a message on my Facebook Law Office page at O'Malley Family Law. Visit my website at www.canadiandivorcelegaladvice.com or call me directly at 905-434-8837. We would be happy to speak to you. Oh, by the way, did you know you can protect your family law rights and get essential information on settling your family law issues with your former spouse with the daily, indispensable family law advice and tips on my free Facebook group? Go to Facebook and search Durham Region Separation and Divorce Legal Support Group in the top search bar. You'll find the group and join. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care, everyone.